Hey, what's going on, Guardians? My name is the Black Link, and today Bungie surprised us with something really special. We got a 2-minute teaser trailer for the Dreaming City in-game world space in Destiny 2 Forsaken. That's right, earlier today they put out this trailer showing off a lot of what's going to be coming when you reach the endgame of the Forsaken expansion. There's quite a few spoilers within this video, so if you don't want to know anything about the Dreaming City as a world space, if you don't want to know anything about the Dreaming City as a raid, you might want to go ahead and tune out of this one, because there is a lot to cover here and a lot of really interesting brand new things that we got to see in this video. So let's just go ahead and dive on into things here. Now, we already knew that Forsaken was looking to be a much more narrative experience within the Destiny 2 world, and you definitely see that here with this trailer, as it starts out with Techeun, our resident favorite fan of the Reef, our liaison with the Awoken colony there in the Dreaming City right along with us. She talks a bit about how the Dreaming City is a sacred place. It is the most sacred place for Awoken out there, and outsiders are generally forbidden. Just perfectly setting the stage for the real, true, otherworldly feel that the Dreaming City has. What follows is a bunch of great new shots of the Dreaming City itself, which will serve as the new hub for activities once you reach the endgame in Forsaken. And we really get to see some awesome clips of a lot of the structures, the buildings, and the outside environment that's tied in with the Dreaming City, as well as some of the enemies that you'll be fighting there. This is awesome scene where there seems to be a wizard surrounded by knights. You can see Techeun blights and Techeun energy popping up all over the place. And we get to see a bunch of new areas that are presumably going to be tied in with some of the in-game riddles and puzzles that Bungie has spoken about in previous interviews concerning the Dreaming City. And from there on out in the trailer, things get dialed up to 11. As we get our first look at a brand new enemy, and one that came as a complete surprise to this Guardian right here, what looks to be a tech witch, one of the Techeun, wielding what looks to be the powers of the Techeun. Now the Techeun, these tech witches, these are the personal advisors of Awoken Queen Mara Sov. If you remember way back in the Taken King from that opening cutscene, these were the individuals who were surrounding Mara Sov and helping her to take down the Harbingers. The Techeuns are known to possess all kinds of strange powers and mysterious origins. And if my memory of the lore is correct, last we heard of them, they were working on some experiments in the Reef to learn to extract and control Techeun energy. This is a huge story bomb dropped here. The Techeuns we've never actually seen physically in-game outside of that original cutscene, and because of their closeness with the Queen Mara Sov, it might just mean we may be seeing something to do with her somewhere within the Dreaming City, very likely within the story or within the raid, which is of course something that's incredibly exciting from a narrative standpoint. We already know about the Queen's brother, Uldren Sov's role within Forsaken. The Prince is going to serve as our character's primary motivation in the tale of revenge going on through Forsaken. But it looks like that tale might be taking an even darker, even more mysterious, twisting turn once you reach the endgame of Forsaken, as the significance of the presence of the tech witches within the Dreaming City simply cannot be ignored. There's something weird going on here in the Dreaming City, and you can hear the apprehension directly from Techeun herself, as she speaks about wanting to kill whatever evil has crept inside the Dreaming City. And from there on out, we get a couple of other great scenes showing off some new areas within the Dreaming City, and our Guardians taking on a myriad of different enemies, including one of the Techeun themselves. Later on, we get this crazy scene of one of the tech witches kind of acting almost like one of the Techeun hive wizards, with a swirling shield made of Techeun energy surrounding them. And if you look at the background throughout this scene, you'll see a bunch of other Techeun enemies on the ground, confirming that the Techeun may possibly be in control of the Techeun here within the Dreaming City, or being controlled by it themselves. After that, we get a great look at what is presumably the natural evolution of the escalation protocol horde mode, the Blind Well. Now, this is actually something we mentioned in previous videos covering Forsaken. We got to see screenshots from way back then of what looked to be a brand new escalation protocol typed horde mode within the Dreaming City, which seemingly has you protecting a central node while defending against increasing waves of Techeun and the Hive. But those don't seem to be the only enemy type within this, as we also get this awesome overhead shot of the battlefield showing a bunch of Forsaken enemies surrounded by shields. From the quick glances we get here, it definitely looks like it's going to be a very intense game mode, just like Escalation Protocol can get when you get into some of those higher waves. Cannot wait to learn more about that. Now after that, we also get to see some new powerful rewards that we'll be claiming, presumably from the Blind Well event itself. Although these certainly could be raid rewards, the fact that they're showing them immediately after showing the Blind Well leads me to believe that they might be rewards tied to that activity. But really, they could be from anything within the Dreaming City itself. We get to see a brand new auto rifle, a brand new sniper rifle, a shotgun, a new hand cannon, and a brand new sword, all bearing their own very unique look and color scheme. After that, we get a look at presumably what's going to be the raid environment. In this, we get views at several new environments as well as some new weapons and armor, and a brand new ghost heading through a dark zone within the raid. The environments here turn from the overall dreamy sort of aesthetic of the Dreaming City into definitely more of a nightmare-looking environment, with dark rooms, dilapidated hallways, and possibly secrets and lore around every corner. In particular, we get this one shot of a room that has several Ophidian-esque kind of token symbols on them. One in the shape of the infinity marker, one with a dual-headed snake, and a third symbol off to the far left of the screen. Now, of course, there's no way for us to know the significance of these symbols right now, but I wouldn't be too surprised if it had something to do with one of the raid challenges or a hidden puzzle somewhere within. All I know is that secrets seemingly abound within the Dreaming City, and we'll be fighting our way into the city's core, pushing in to take down whatever evil has corrupted this place. And I cannot wait. This trailer has been fantastic. It's brought back sort of the same feeling that I remember getting back when we saw the original trailers for the Taken King. I love the way the Dreaming City looks. It looks like it's going to be an absolutely incredible in-game world space that's filled with things for you to do, hunt down, and enjoy. But that is going to be it for the wrap-up of this trailer, Guardians. There's a lot of stuff packed into this little thing. I tried to pick out some of the biggest stuff to bring for you guys. If you saw some other big things that you'd like to bring up, toss it down in the comment section below. Are you Guardians excited for the Dreaming City and the Forsaken expansion? I know I certainly am. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest stuff we're putting out. But I'm out for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.